Hello everyone, I am Madhulita Sundarai I am Associate Professor in Physics from Kesiredi College of Engineering and Technology. Today we will discuss about Compton effect. Let's get started. This diagram shows that Compton effect, what is the basic concept behind it, when X-ray photon of appropriate frequency interact with the electron, that electron should be at rest. When it will collide with the electron, what will happen? The X-ray photon gets scattered. How it will get scattered? It is observed that the frequency of scattered photon is less than the frequency of incident photon. Otherwise, the wavelength of the incident photon is less than the wavelength of the scattered photon. That is the basic concept behind the Compton effect. The scattered photon have the larger wavelength than the incident photon. So here on this diagram, we are concentrating here the collision of electron and photon. Here the energy of photon, incident photon is h nu. Some parameters I am showing here, and momentum of the incident photon is h nu by c. How it came here, I will show you. See here from our de Broglie wavelength, we know that lambda equal to h by p or h by mv. Here our momentum equal to, it will be momentum equal to h by lambda. Here we show that h nu by c. How it came? If you will multiply here h nu equal to how much? C by lambda. H equal to h c by lambda into c. C will be cancel out. H by lambda, it is our momentum. This is h nu by c is our momentum of the photon. Like from the de Broglie equation, we know that this equation h nu by c. Here after scattering, this is the incident photon and momentum of the incident photon, that is h nu by c. After collision, the scattered photon will be, the frequency will be changed. That's why it is the momentum of the scattered photon h nu prime by c. We are mentioning here nu prime, and here energy of scattered photon nu h nu prime. So here the scattered electron is momentum of scattered electron having mv, mass and velocity of the electron, and energy of scattered electron is mc square. And here what is phi and theta? The angle between line of action and the scattered electron. Okay. Here the theta is, sorry, the phi is the scattered photon and line of action, and here theta is the angle between line of action and the scattered electron. But energy is our a scalar quantity, but momentum is a vector quantity. So for momentum we will get two components, along x-axis one component, along y-axis other component. See here for the photon, scattered photon, we will get the two components. Sorry, we will get the two components. Here h nu prime by c cos phi, and here you will get h nu prime y along y component h nu prime by c sin phi. We already know how we find out the x component along the cos term and y component in terms of sin. So here for electron, how we will get two components along x-axis, we will get mv cos theta, that is the component mv, and here mv sin theta along the y component. These are the component for the momentum, but momentum it is a vector quantity, that's why we got the all components. See next, these are the terms related to our Compton effect. Energy of incident photon is h nu. Moment of incident photon already we discussed, h nu by c. And energy of photon at rest equal to m0 m0 c square. Moment of electron, that is at rest, that's why it is 0. That is no displacement happening, no velocity here, so it's 0. Energy of scattered photon h nu prime, because its frequency is changing. Moment of scattered photon h nu prime by c. How it came already I described there from the de Broglie equation. And energy of scattered electron is mc square, and momentum of scattered electron is mv. So that collision is elastic, it will obey the conservation law of energy and momentum. We'll see now. The energy of photon and electron before collision equal to the energy of photon and electron after collision. So how I will write the equation here? Energy of photon plus energy of electron. Sorry. Okay. See here, energy of photon equal to, how much I will write here? H nu plus m naught c square equal to how much after collision? H nu prime plus mc square. Okay, then next we will solve this equation. After solving mc square, I will get here mc square equal to h, I will take common, nu minus nu prime. Okay, I will take that term to right side plus m naught c square. Okay, I will give this equation number 1. This is our energy of photon and electron before and after collision. So this is equation 1. Next, see here, I will square in equation number 1 both sides. Square the equation number 1. I will square here both the side of equation 1. I will squaring both side of equation 1. Both side of equation 1. How much I will get here? I will square both side here. I will get here m c square whole square. I will get here m square c fourth equal to, I will square this one also, h, it will be h nu minus nu prime whole square. I will take this one plus m0 c square whole square. I will get a square plus 2ab plus b square. I will take here, I will write here h of nu minus nu prime whole square plus 2 a into b, 2 into, I will write here h nu minus nu prime 2 into h nu into nu prime into m0 c square. This is our 2ab, right here, plus b square m0 square c fourth. Okay, then here this term I will keep the same, m square c fourth equal to, I will keep here h, it will be h nu minus nu prime, h nu minus h nu prime whole square. I will keep this term a minus b whole square. Okay, I will convert this equation a minus b whole square, a square nu square minus 2ab 2 h square nu prime plus h square nu prime square. Okay, plus next term plus whatever the terms, it will be repeated again, 2h nu minus nu prime nu minus nu prime m naught c square plus m square c fourth. This one I will give equation number 2. So, okay, this is energy of photon and electron before collision equal to energy of photon and electron after collision. This equation number 2. Next, see here, will similarly our momentum component of photon and electron has 2 components, along x-axis and along y-axis. First we will discuss about now the momentum of photon and electron before collision. It's all about the along x-axis we will discuss now. I will write the equations now. Equal to a momentum of photon and electron before collision along x-axis equal to momentum of photon and electron after collision along x-axis. We will consider here only along x-axis. What will be the expression here? Before collision momentum of photon equal to h nu by c plus 0, electron momentum is 0, equal to h nu prime by c, what is the component here, into cos of phi plus mv cos theta. Okay, equal to, I will solve this equation now. Equal to mb cos theta equal to, I will write directly mb cos theta equal to 1 by c. I will take common this one, 1 by c h nu minus h nu prime cos of phi. Okay. Then this c I will multiply here, mb c cos theta equal to h nu minus h nu prime cos of phi. Let it be equation number 3. Okay. Next, here we will solve about our y-axis. Momentum of photon and electron before collision along y-axis equal to momentum of photon and electron after collision along y-axis. Okay. Now I will write here what will be the equation. Before y-axis, before collision, it is 0. Momentum for the photon and electron 0, and this one also 0, equal to, what is the component of y component for after collision for photon and electron? For photon, it's h nu prime by c sin of phi, and this is negative, it is down. See here on this diagram, this is downward mb sin theta, that's why it will be negative sign here. I will type here minus of mb sin theta. Okay, mb sin of theta. Then mb sin theta equal to mb sin theta equal to I will write here h nu prime by c sin of phi. So I will write here, if I will multiply this c on left side, mb c sin theta equal to, sorry, this is not phi, this is theta, sin theta equal to h nu prime sin phi. I will make this equation as 4. Okay. Let's take one activity. Calculate the minimum wavelength of X-rays emitted when electrons accelerated through 30 kV straight target. I am giving 1 minute of time. Think about it. Okay, now I will discuss this question. What is the question given? That the energy, accelerated energy is 30 kV. Here we already know about the formula, h nu equal to, energy equal to h nu, and h nu energy equal to, in terms of volt, is ev. We can write according to our de Broglie wavelength, E equal to sc by lambda. Okay, E equal to sc by lambda, or ev equal to sc by lambda. This is our solution. What will be the solution? ev equal to sc by lambda. What is the question given? We have to find out the wavelength, lambda equal to sc by ev. Okay, all these terms already we know about it. What is the value of h here? 6 point, Planck's constant 6.2626 into 10 to the power minus 34 into, what is c value? Velocity of light 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second square. Here 1.6 electron, charge of electron 10 to the power minus 19 into here the electrons X-ray emitted when electrons accelerated through 30 kV, it is already given 30 into, you have to convert this one 10 to the power 3, then solve this equation, we will get I'm writing directly the answer 0.414 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter, or it is equal to nano, in terms of nanometer I can write this one 0.0414 nanometer. Okay, next we will continue our competence effect. See here, squaring and adding equation 3 and 4. 3 and 4 already it's given here, already we discussed about that one. If you will square and add the equation number 3 and 4, how much we will get here? Equation 3 and 4 we have to square and add this, I am writing here m square, I will write here m square b square c square, equation 3 and 4 we have to square and add this equation 3 and 4 plus m square, this is very simple derivation, m square b square c square sin square theta equal to h nu minus h nu prime cos of phi whole square plus s square nu prime square sin square phi sin square phi sin square phi. Next I will solve this equation. I will take common of cos square theta m square b square c square here, m square b square c square I will take common, and here cos square theta is there and sin square theta also there. I will take this one too into the bracket, cos square theta plus sin square theta. Okay, equal to, I will write here a minus, this is h nu, this is if, this is a I am taking, and this is one is b, a minus b whole square I will keep here, h square nu square plus 2h nu h 2h are there, h square nu prime cos phi plus b square, sorry this one not plus, this is minus, sorry for that, plus a square minus 2ab plus b square plus a square nu prime square a square nu prime square. Okay, cos square phi I will keep here common, cos square phi, and here sin square is there, I will take this one plus sin square phi. Okay, so next step it will be, okay, then I will get here this term equal to 1 and this term is also equal to 1. Okay, then I will put this value, I will get the final answer here, m square b square c square equal to a square nu square minus 2h square nu prime cos phi plus a square nu prime square. This will be our equation number 5. This will be our equation number 5. Okay, next we will continue here, then subtracting equation 5 from equation 2. This one is our equation 5, this equation we will subtract from equation number 2, sorry, from this equation we have to subtract from equation number equation number 5. Subtract equation 5 from 2. How much we will get now? I will take the commons and I will write the answer here. I will take here common m square c square common. I took m square c square from both the equation minus v square equal to minus 2h square nu prime plus 2h nu minus nu prime m naught c square plus next term it will come m naught square c fourth plus 2h square nu prime cos 5. I will give this equation 6. Okay. Next, m equal to, you know, m in terms of rest mass energy, m equal to m naught divided by 1 minus b square divided by c square to the power half. Okay. If I will square this one, m square equal to, I will get m square equal to m naught square divided by c square minus b square divided by c square equal to m naught c square c square minus c square minus b square minus b square. It's equation number 7. I will give this equation number 7. Okay. Next, I will put this m value m equal to this value in terms of this equation here, equation number 6. So how I will get the final equation? m naught square c fourth m naught square c fourth into c square minus b square divided by c square minus b square equal to 2h square nu prime cos of 5 minus 2h square nu prime 2h square nu prime plus 2h nu minus nu prime m naught c square plus last term it will be m naught square c fourth. Okay. Then after calculation m naught c square and here m naught c fourth, m naught square c fourth and here also it will be cancelled out. Then how much we will get the final answer here? Here we will get 2h nu minus nu prime with m naught c square equal to 2h square nu prime 1 minus cos of 5. Okay. Then nu minus nu prime m naught c square equal to h nu prime 1 minus cos of 5. Okay. Next we'll see here nu minus nu prime equal to how much we'll get? See here nu minus nu prime equal to, this term will be divided here. Okay. Next nu minus nu prime equal to h nu prime 1 minus cos of 5 divided by m naught c square. Okay. Then nu minus nu prime, I will divide this nu prime here. Nu minus nu prime divided by nu prime equal to h into 1 minus cos phi divided by m naught c square divided by m naught c square. So nu so nu by nu prime nu by nu prime, it will be nu by nu prime. Okay, sorry, nu by nu into nu prime. I will take another step, more step, minus nu prime divided by nu prime equal to this term. Right hand side will be the same, 1 minus cos phi m naught c square. Okay, here nu will be cancelled. I will get 1 by nu prime, 1 by nu prime minus 1 by nu prime minus 1 by nu equal to nu prime will be cancelled on second term, equal to h into 1 minus cos phi divided by m naught c square. Okay, but we know that nu equal to c by lambda. We will convert now. Nu equal to c by lambda and nu prime equal to c by lambda prime. We will put all this formula here. Okay, on this equation, how much we will get here? Lambda prime divided by c minus, if we will put this new value, we will get this one, lambda by c equal to h into what will be the 1 minus cos phi divided by m naught c square. Okay, then lambda prime minus lambda equal to h into 1 minus cos phi divided by, sorry for that line, h minus cos phi divided by m naught c. C will be cancelled, m naught here c square and here c will be cancelled, then we will get m naught c here, m naught c. Okay. I will write here, this is known as the Compton shift or change in wavelength. How much after scattering the wavelength is more than the incident photon, so that the change in wavelength, Compton shift lambda, I will write here again, h1 minus cos phi divided by m naught c. This is our equation, Compton shift or change in wavelength equation. Okay, this is equation number 8. Okay, thank you all.